Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be talking about all the necessities that you should have or might like to have while fish keeping. So obviously when I say this I am leaving out filters and heaters and just basic things like that you need to have when keeping fish. These are just kind of some of the extra things, but do know that you do need a filter and a heater that is proper sized for your tank. Alrighty, let's just get right into the video. So the first thing I'm just going to be talking about is fish food. So obviously you're going to need food to feed your fish. I recommend a varied diet, but this is just one of the main base foods that I feed one of my fish, or my betta fish. It is by Omega 1. They're Betta Buffet floating pellets, and the label scratched off because my cat was chewing on it, but just ignore that. But you want to make sure in the fish food that there is the least amount of fish meal as possible and that there is a really good amount of crude protein. As you can see, there's 42% here. Another necessity is water conditioner. This is just API stress coat, which also counts as a water conditioner. I have this unnecessarily sized bottle, but it does actually last a long time, which is good. But it just makes tap water safe for fish, and it removes chlorine and ammonia, and it also detoxifies heavy metals. And this stress coat actually calms fish as well, and it just kind of helps with their slime coat. So yeah. But you cannot have a fish tank without having dechlor or water conditioner in it, because the waters from your tap will certainly kill your fish, and obviously that's not. Another thing you might want to have is some medication for your fish. I have Cordon Riddick Plus here. It's empty because it's an old bottle, but you always want to have medication on hand just in case your fish gets sick and you aren't able to get to the pet store the same day. So when you're buying your fish stuff, I just recommend getting an all-purpose medication or maybe something for it, because it's pretty common, and I don't know, but I recommend this. It's really good. Another thing I recommend having is an unused toothbrush. So this might sound kind of silly, but I actually use toothbrush to scrub at the sides of the tanks, because they actually work as really good algae scrubbers. And yeah, this one has just never been used by people, and it's from the dollar store, so they're cheap and really useful. Another thing that's really good to have while fish keeping is aquarium salt. This is just by API brand, and they're literally just little salt crystals like this. They're not made to make your fish tank for salt water. It's actually for gill function in your fish, to promote that. And then also I found that it just calms your fish. Obviously this isn't a medication and it won't cure your fish if it does get sick, but this is just a good thing to have on hand, and it lasts a long time even if you get a small carton of it like this. But yeah, I just really recommend having a little carton of aquarium salt, and it's actually pretty cheap, so yes. Another obvious really good thing you're going to need is a net. So you're going to need a net for scooping your fish out of the tank and transporting them to maybe bags or other cups or other tanks. But this is just a black and white one. It's old, but you want to get one that is really soft here so your fish's fins aren't bothered. And yeah, I believe this net was like $4. Nets can be found at almost any pet store that supplies fish stuff. The most exciting things are obviously the decorations for your tank. So depending on the theme of your tank, whether it's natural or all real plants, or maybe you're looking for a more colorful artificial setup, whatever you like, you're going to need the proper decorations for your kind of fish. So if your fish has softer fins and that are long and flowy, you're going to need things that are soft. Don't use things like this that are sharp, because your fish's fins will probably get caught on them and tear. But if your fish likes to hide, get things with spots to hide. Or if your fish requires a good amount of air in the water, maybe you can get things that do bubble with an air pump, and things like that. But I just have these two cool decorations. I'll have links in the description to things like this, but this one just has a whole bunch of hiding spots, and as does that one. So yeah, I just want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and maybe even subscribe if you'd like. It would mean a lot. But if you would like to see more videos like this one, please comment down below and let me know. And also, go check out my other videos, because there's a lot of videos like this, because that's what this channel is about. But hopefully I'll be able to see you in my next video. Bye guys!